Morning guys, Reddish Rascals here on Monday the 31st of March, which technically is the first day of British summertime, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, which in old money yesterday would have been 6 o'clock. So just going to give you a little bit of a end of winter, start of spring, summertime tour, and just show you what we're up to and where about we are. So hopefully you'll enjoy it and see what we've been up to in the last couple of weeks. So this is the rhubarb on Haley's plot. As you can see, it's starting to burst into life now. We covered them in coffee grounds that we're getting from one of Haley's friends from work. It just needs a good weeding, which I'll get onto in the next week or so. So looking really healthy and good. So Haley planted some of our white and red onion sets in here with the leeks that were overwintering, so they've perked up and hopefully they'll be bulking out really well. We covered this bed of mixed white and brown and red onions just to stop the birds pecking them, and maybe allium leaf miner. I don't know whether this netting's tight enough for it, but we'll see how it goes. Beds are all prepped, ready to go. This is the new pea structure I made the other week. I'm gonna get some drain pipe, gutter pipe cut to size, and I'm gonna start 2 lengths off in the greenhouse. But the first ones we planted got put in yesterday, so put some chicken wire around it for now to stop the birds. I'll come up with another idea of how to protect them next year. Well, not next year, in the next month. Another bed ready to go. Broad beans are coming on excellent now. This is the first sowing, which was in January, and then yesterday I planted out, I don't know whether you can see, spinach, spring cabbages into this half of the bed, and that half of the bed's ready to go with something else. That half of that bed with the broad beans is for the second sowing, which I'll get to in a minute, and I'll show you that. We've had to recover Haley's spring bull bed because either cats or squirrels were either eating them or digging them up the other day, so we're not happy about that, but it has to be done. Just going to move that. The wind yesterday's moved that pole, so I'm just going to, sorry for this, secure it while I'm doing it. Sorry if that made you feel a bit queasy. So if we walk down to here, there's no sign yet of the asparagus, but I don't think it'll be long till it's coming up, because it's just that it's been so wet this winter. I'm hoping that the crowns haven't rotted. So here is one of our little success stories. This is a Sloan tree, native British tree, where it's the first year it's flowered. This is into its 4th year now. Still no sign from the juniper whether there's any flowers on it yet, because we don't know whether it's male or female. If it's a male one, we've spent 4 years growing this, and they'll never produce juniper berries. The apple trees are all coming into blossom now, into leaves. Take you up to, so this is our kiwi, and the greenhouse within the greenhouse. There's not a lot in here now because it's all been transferred. Excuse me for bending. As you can see, there's not a lot, but there is the cucumbers, melons, pumpkins. We've got some rocket chives and coriander to prick out there. Some more sweet peas, which are summer ones. So that's all that's in there. That'll get full again in the next week or 2 with all the next lot of planting or potting on. So that's Haley's plot from the top, how it looks now. We'll walk along to my plot. So this is the new shed. It's not far off being complete. I've just got to weatherproof the door. But in this raised bed here, I've got the metal sheeting on to keep the weight down. I've started to mark out where our carrots are going to go in that bed, and I will be doing the same in this bed for the parsnips. Let me move across this way first and up to the greenhouse. So this greenhouse is a bit like a hardening off place at the moment because half the glass is missing still, as you can see. But we have pricked out cauliflowers, cabbages, swede, more dwarf kales. These are our celeriac, which are coming on really well now. These are the sweet peas we planted in midwinter. There are exhibition onions, the spares. Down here we have a CD60 with 2 varieties of turnips in. More exhibition onions which have been potted on now. So these are sweet corn, and they're the second sowing of broad beans. So we'll see what comes of them. We've got 2 trays here of different pak choys, more sweet corn, spring onions, our sprouts, and some broccoli calabrese. These are our sunflowers. What are they? Sorry, can't read my own handwriting. Cosmos. And then no sign as yet of the nasturtiums, but we do have the dahlias coming up, so in the next week or so they'll be getting pricked out and potted on. And then we have our cut-to-come getting lettuce. This was done last week, so as you can see, lettuce comes on really quickly. And what I'll do from these is I'll prick a couple out and grow them onto full lettuces to see what the taste is when they're big, but these are going to be cut and come again like salad leaf. So we've got the raspberry canes, which are made up to see that at least one of the summer fruit and raspberries is starting to shoot, and there's a little one on there as well. But this is the view that from our allotment on this morning of the sun coming up over the trees. It's just stunning with the birds singing and everything. So what I've been doing here is getting bed prep on my plot. This is the plot that we the bed that we found had white rot in it, not white rot, club root, so be no brassicas going here. So I've started to form this new bed. Well, we planted in it last year, but I'm raising it up by using some of the soil from the heap, going through again all the weeds out. So we got these cobbles the other day. There's only that many, so they're just there as a guide for the width of the path really. So that's going to be a new path. When we get some wood chips and stuff, they'll be going down. There'll be another bed there, another path and another bed, and so on and so forth, all the way down to where the wheelbarrow is. And if you look at these are our strawberry beds. This is the orchard, so this is our plum tree. Lots of flowers, hoping there's not too much of a heavy late frost before they get pollinated, because I haven't seen a lot of bees around yet this year. These are our blueberry bushes. I'm going to check them later on in the month and see if they needed potting on, because they were only small plants last year. We've got gooseberries, which we planted garlic in with around the edge to use some of the space more effectively, and the same in the black currants here. We've planted garlic around the edge just to see if we can get some green garlic later on in the year. In the red currant bushes, they got really hacked back before we moved them. We planted the rest of the onion sets in here as well, and the same with the black currants here. So this part of my plot is still a bit of a dumping ground, but we are making progress. We've got a pile of rubbish over there ready for the tip. We've got stuff that we're going to use or recycle wood-wise and metal and stuff, and hopefully this half of the plot here, sorry for the swing, will look as good as the top half of the plot, or this half, by the end of the summer. So that's the plans. Hope you've enjoyed this early morning plot tour on the first day of British summertime, and look forward to watching more videos and seeing what you're up to. Please leave us a comment or a thumbs up for the interaction, and if you like the content I give, could you please give a subscribe as well. It's free. So I'm going to finish here with the sunrise, and look forward to our next post.